This is not Girls Gone Wild.
If you're hearing our voices, that means it's time for It's This Meets That, the podcast where we watch the worst movies from trailer to end credits, scene by scene, so you don't have to, but maybe you should. I'm Russ.
I'm Jared.
It's not. You're right.
If only.
Yes. But this isn't a training bra, okay? So
No. Listeners, you can't see it. Russ is pulling up his shirt, showing me his bra. It's a whole thing.
It's a whole thing. Oh my God. All right, so here we are. In between holidays?
Yes. Tween holidays is the commonly known period. Well, this is coming out actually just a couple days after New Year's. So Happy New Year, everyone.
Yeah, happy New Year. You all did it. You all made it.
Mm-hmm.
I hope. Hopefully.
Yeah. I mean, we can't know that for sure.
It's true. If you made it, send us an email.
Yeah, great point, actually. Yeah, if you're surviving another year,
good
for
start.
you.
Yeah, good start to the year. Good start to the year. So yeah, we made it. 2023. Big plans, big promises from us this year, but we won't get into that now.
Put an air horn there or something.
Yeah.
Pew, 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 so many promises.
So everyone's probably still recovering from hangovers, probably right now while they're listening to this, this is a great hangover cure.
That's right. I don't think there's anything annoying about the way we sound.
No. Nope. Certainly isn't.
Mm-hmm.
But we're kicking off a new movie. Yay.
Yeah.
New movie for the new year.
Mm-hmm.
So, trailer trash time. And we are going to do a, obviously another holiday focused movie.
Yep.
Timed somewhat almost ish.
Yeah, but back to ones that are critically panned instead of acclaimed.
Yes, yeah. So, well, why don't you tell everyone and all of our new listeners for the new year what we're doing?
Oh my God. We're doing fan suggestion. Thais suggested we do this. Fan/wife suggestion. New Year's Eve, the 2011 Celebrity Fest there.
God.
So the premise here, in case you're not familiar with the movie that came up 12 years ago,
God.
The lives of several couples and singles in New York City intertwine over the course of New Year's Eve. About as straightforward as it gets.
When did that stupid movie we hate come out?
Love Actually, 2001.
Oh yeah, that's right, because it had the whole 9/11 thing in it.
There's a bit about 9/11 or something.
I forgot about that. So it's I mean we're not going to use this for our pitch, but I mean it's basically kind of it's Love Actually for New Year's Eve.
That's right. It's
what we're getting.
Love Actually meets Valentine's Day, which is another movie that's the same.
Oh my God. So yeah, just a celebrity fest. And it's not good. So yeah, we're gonna go through the trailer and break down the whole why it's not good. But before we do all that, do we have any fan service for the new year?
Nope. We do not. So, like Russ mentioned earlier, you can send us an email. We'll read it in fan service. Tell us you're still alive.
Yeah.
There's at least a couple of you I know that are new folks from Apple Podcasts. Welcome. Hope you're listening to this episode too.
Yeah.
And
hopefully alive.
I don't care if you're alive or dead, as long as you're listening.
If you're gonna die, keep it to auto download, right?
That's right.
No one's gonna change that after you die, so just leave it to auto download.
Yeah, of course not.
Help us past your expiration date.
Yeah, in a perfect world, just leave your computer on playing ITMT episodes on Apple Podcasts, like on repeat for forever.
Just download and autoplay, right?
Yeah, I mean, at this point, we're going to be hitting 200 episodes soon, and
big party.
Hours and hours and hours of content. So
yeah, jeez.
You could probably do like a 3-week loop.
Yeah, just like cue it in, just download it, cue it into a playlist that's constantly playing, and just have it on loop.
That's right.
Just do something after you die.
My plan when I die.
Yeah, give back. Make your life worth something.
Oh no!
I mean, your death worth something. That's.
Oh my God! No, you're all worth something. Every listener out there, we love you. You're valid. You're valuable. You are loved, and stay alive if you can,
if possible. do your best.
Yeah. Oh, but anyway, I didn't say it's thismestat@gmail.com. That's where you send the emails to let us know that you're alive.
Yes. All right. Good start. Good start to the year. I love it.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Shall we?
Yeah, let's get into this trailer that is yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, well, I was just going to say you mentioned this before we started recording, but for the listeners' benefit as well, because this is another celebrity festival, whatever. You're in for a treat if you like the episodes where I don't recognize anyone. Because the next 3 episodes are going to be a lot of me saying, then some guy that I'm supposed to know. Some other guy I'm supposed to know, and it's not going to be good.
No. So. Another thing to know when you look this trailer up, there's 2 trailers out there for it, and and I remember I pulled both of them for Jared to kind of take a look at, because I was like, typically I'll just go, I'll pick one, and I'll be like, this is what I'm going with
after the Christmas Prince fiasco.
After the Christmas, it's like, all right, I gotta kind of lock this down. But the first one I watched, which was from the Warner Brothers like official YouTube channel. I watched that one, and that one was chaos. Just
unwatchable.
Pure chaos. Like a trailer in a blender. And we've said that before, but this is like a trailer inside of a blender put inside of a bigger blender and then thrown off a building inside of a dumpster fire. Yeah,
you're like, oh, Halle Berry, piece of glass. Like, you don't know what you're going to get.
Yeah. Yes. And the one we chose was less chaotic?
Yes. Decidedly. This one had at least a constant theme.
Yeah,
like there was one narrator.
That's true. And New York City was more of the focus, I think, in this one. The other one was just like star, cut to star, like celebrity, you know? So
yeah, pretty sure directed the trailer at least by Woody Allen because of how much New York is a character.
But even this one is this one's brutal. This one is just painful. This is a very painful trailer to get through. So let's do it. Let's try it. Let's see.
You're welcome, listeners.
Every one of my points is like quick cut of actor. Like 50% of like this trailer is just that. So
gross.
Yeah.
Let's get after it.
All right. So yeah, this shit's approved for all audiences.
I'm an appropriate audience?
You are. You are. PG-13.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it makes sense, I guess.
Even in 2011, we were both still approved audiences.
See, in that, I mean, that's at least where Love Actually got something right. Not being PG-13. That's why that one's critically hailed and this one critically banned.
Yeah. You got to get that R in there for the rom-coms.
Right. Yeah. Say fuck a little bit, more than once or twice.
Yeah. And they had nudity in Love Actually, right?
That's right.
Not that I saw because I was watching some ad version or something that cut all that out.
Right. You watched the edited version.
The boring version. I mean, the even more boring version.
I forgot about that. That's funny.
Yeah, it's hilarious. All right, so then we get someone doing a voiceover, counting down 3, 2, 1. We get the Warner Brothers Pictures logo. It's all sparkly and in New Line Cinema, right?
Yeah.
2 powerhouses in the cinematic world.
That's right.
And then we cut to, do you know who this actor is? I should say actor is? No? Okay.
No, but it's the big ball reveal during the day, right?
Yeah. Big ball reveal. Hilary Swank. That's Hilary Swank.
I don't know who Hilary Swank is.
$1 Million Baby.
Never seen it.
Something Boys Cry or something.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's doing a test run of the big Philips light switch, right? I think that's right, to test the...
I think that's right, yeah. And it went great.
Yeah, daytime tests. There's a crowd. They're all, yay, it was great.
Yeah, and she's basically, I wrote, we see someone I should recognize talking to a cop who I also should have recognized and didn't until much later.
You didn't? You say you didn't recognize the cop?
No. How would I? How do I know what Ludacris looks like?
Have you seen any Fast and Furious movie? Like I think
only like the first one. Is he in the first one?
I don't know if he's in all of them, but he's in like at least 4 or 5 on, and they've made what 20 of them now at this point.
Yeah. See, I've only seen like the first one. So yeah, back when it was about family.
Jared, it's always about family.
What?
So he plays a cop and she's inside talking to him. And then we get more voiceover. Now, this is where it's least consistent. It's mostly Josh Duhamel who you won't recognize, but I'll point him out later.
Yeah. No, I know who that is, but I don't know who that is.
Yeah, okay. Transformer guy.
What? He's in Transformers?
Yeah, he was in the first one.
He's not Shia LaBeouf.
No, he plays the military guy. Okay, him and Tyrese.
What? You're just making stuff up.
Yep. All right, so he does a voiceover. He's like, all these people have come from all over the world for tonight, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like rapid fire right here, and feel free to slow me down, but it's like quick cut of New York City, quick cut of Zac Efron. You know who he is, right?
Yeah, from a friend of the pod.
I was just gonna say
Zac Efron.
Zac Efron, first friend of the pod, Zac Efron. Him just walking. Then a quick cut of Halle Berry. She's in the ER. She's a nurse or surgeon or whatever, right?
Yeah, I didn't recognize her either.
Quick cut of Sarah Jessica Parker running to catch the train.
Did recognize Sarah Jessica Parker weirdly.
Okay, that's good. That's
not
good.
Sure why.
She's a big New York City fan, so.
That's right.
And then we cut to people throwing confetti off of a building, right?
Yeah. And this is like, again, we're setting up whatever Hilary Swank is doing. This is supposed to be the biggest night of her career. She's in charge of all of this. Like, don't fuck up the confetti, right?
Yeah. And then they cut to, we're back inside with Swank and Ludacris.
Mm-hmm.
And she's yelling about how they just don't dump the confetti. It should be float and be magical, right? But I don't know who she's yelling to because they're inside, and so I don't know.
Yeah,
doesn't matter.
I mean, they have probably walkie-talkies or something, I would assume.
Maybe. And then they do a quick shot again of the same people throwing the confetti off the building.
Yeah.
Then we get the voiceover again. It only happens once a year. Still Josh here.
Yeah. And classic like 2011 dance music. Like this is the music that I made like 100 playlists with this song on it.
And the music changes like 3 or 4 times, I think, in this movie, like to different various like 2011 pop songs.
Yes.
Kind of at random moments.
Recognize them all.
Okay, now you ready for another rapid fire quick shots?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Here we go. I'm dishing them out. Throw them out there. Now we get a quick shot of Katherine Heigl wearing white.
Yeah, not sure who that is.
No? Knocked up. She was the one who got knocked up.
Not Juno.
Not Juno. She's in a rom-com that we have on our list to do with G Butts, but we haven't done it yet.
Okay.
So that'll happen soon. So we get a quick shot of her, and then we get a quick shot of Ashton Kutcher. You recognize him, right?
I do, yeah. The Gooch. Okay. So one of the 4 I think I recognize.
The Gooch.
So I seen him in person that one time. Did I told you that, right?
No.
When I went to a big conference that I am not going to give that company any free exposure here.
Scientology.
That's right. When my annual excursion to the Scientology convention. Where Barack Obama was speaking.
I knew it.
Yeah, no, but actually that was the at the conference, they're like, all right, keynote speakers. This is how you know the company has too much money. They're a B2B software company. And they're like, all right, keynote speakers for our conference. Barack Obama, Oprah Winfrey, Ashton Kutcher, Richard Branson, the guy from Imagine Dragons. And I don't know, some other people too, but it was like the weirdest lineup of people I've ever seen.
This I know what company this is.
Yeah, of course you do.
Not gonna say it, but
yeah, it's not Adobe. If that's what you're thinking.
Nope. I know who it is.
Good. But anyway, so it was, what a weird show it was. And Ashton Kutcher got up there and just like talk about entrepreneurship and like being a fucking weirdo, like working hard, which, like, to be fair, I don't know, like, is, you know, say what you will about the cast of That 70s Show.
I think it's great.
Yeah, but some of those people are dirtbags.
Oh, are they? I don't know.
Yeah, for sure. But Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis, I think they're like generally good people.
Okay, all right.
And Ashton Kutcher, like, generally good person. Like, yeah, have you heard his old story about how he like broke into the industry and everything?
He was a model, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was a model first, but like how he got into modeling, like he like lived in some apartment that he shared with like 8 dudes, and like basically would just show up every day at the agency and like sit at some guy's desk and be like, "Hey, any jobs for me today?" And they were like, "Nope, not today." And he did that for like a year, and somebody was like, "Get the fuck out of here! Like, we'll send you wherever you want."
Yeah.
But he's like, "Yeah, like whatever. I'll work anywhere. Just like give me a job."
So there you go, folks. If you're annoying, someone will.
You could be Ashton Kutcher someday if you're annoying enough.
Oh my God. All right. So then,
enough about that guy.
Yeah. Right. That was a lot of Kutch right there.
Yeah. Sorry.
So we're, and this is quick shot still. So then we're quick shot of Times Square, a lot of shots of Times Square, right? And then we get we cut to a shot of some kid being a jerk to Josh here, our narrator,
blowing a party thing in Josh's face. He hates to see it.
He's not having it, right? It's kind of annoying too. And then voiceover, he's still going, right? And he's like, "Time, right? What does he say? It's the time when the hopeless can be romantic, right?"
Yeah, something like that.
And then a quick shot of him walking down an empty street, and then a quick shot of an RV driving.
Yep. And he's in the RV sitting with some woman who he's like telling about how he met this other woman.
I think it's his parents. I'm guessing it's his parents in an RV.
I think, well, now we're prognosticating.
Okay. All right. Yep. Okay. If we don't know, just move along, save your prognostication. Right. Okay. All right.
So anyway, but yes, he's telling this old lady about this other woman that he met a year ago. And then she's like, "You're going to meet up with her, aren't you?" What?
Such a mom thing to say. I know that's probably
or
okay. So then,
Statue of Liberty.
Yeah, quick cut of the old Lady Liberty there.
What a lady!
French.
That's right.
Tallest French lady we know. All right. So then voiceovers continues, and he's like, "Oh, resolution can become a revelation."
Oh, I thought he said illusion. And I was like, now I'm confused about the script.
Doesn't make any sense because resolution's revelation.
Right. Okay. Yeah, this movie's dumb.
All right, now we get another round of fast cuts. I don't know if you're ready for this. You ready for this?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so we get a cut to, see if you recognize who this actor is. Michelle Pfeiffer, Catwoman.
Nope.
Okay.
But all right, I'm familiar with Catwoman.
Okay. Batman Returns Catwoman.
Of course, yeah. No. I know Michelle. I know the name. Again, these are all people I know I should know, and I just could never pick them out of a lineup. When we're in Holly Weird, people they just blend into their roles. That's what I want in a movie experience. Yeah. I don't want to be like, oh, of course that's Katherine Heigl. Who the fuck is that? I know it's some woman in some movie that I'm watching, and that's what's important.
That's what's important to you. Okay.
I want her to disappear into the role,
So she's getting off an electric powered bus. I don't know if you noticed that. Do they have those in New York in 2011? That's a power move. Okay.
We've had electric buses for a bit, I think. They're probably not all of them. It's probably like they have like 4 electric buses.
That goes like 2 blocks.
Right.
It's like, okay.
Oh, it's the first of the electric fleet.
Yes. Enough for our carbon credits. Okay, so then we cut to Zac Efron. He's like looking over his shoulder and he's like, that looks like a long list.
Yeah, I'm very confused already.
And then we cut to a shot of Michelle Pfeiffer, that is, holding a piece of paper. Her list, I assume. And then we cut to her telling Efron if he can make these resolutions come true by midnight.
Phrasing is baffling. If you can make my resolutions come true, that's not how resolutions work.
Yeah. By midnight, he'll get 4 passes to some party.
Yeah. Which also is stupid.
Yeah.
Like, why is this good for, like, what is this party?
Yeah. Don't know, but I mean, well, I'm going to prognosticate, but we're not going to.
Yeah, I hate this.
Yeah, there's too many threads to prognosticate about here, so I may have to bucket these up. But
I'll just pick a couple. Yeah.
All right, so then we cut to Seth Meyers is in this,
who's not funny.
Why is he in this?
Yeah,
and
another person I did recognize.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah.
And he is kissing Jessica, friend of the pod, Biel's pregnant stomach there, right? Because
of course I recognize. Yeah.
Of course recognize, friend of the pod there. Then we get a quick cut back to a crowd celebrating, and then we cut to Kutch and a woman who I don't know. I did not recognize her.
Same.
We'll get to their part one. They're stuck in an elevator, right?
Yeah. Well, it's like voiceover and cuts to, and then one night can change everything. And then it's like, record scratch as elevator stops and they're like, what's happening? It's very frustrating.
And then we get a little back and forth between them, and she's like, oh no, the elevator doesn't work, and she's like, call the super, and he's like, he doesn't work either.
Yeah it's probably going to be the best exchange in the whole movie.
And then one of the a very funny title card to put up there, from the people who brought you Valentine's Day,
which I don't think Valentine's Day did well. Like it's on my list for us to do Valentine's Day at some point. Maybe this. maybe this year.
And who's the people? Who are the people? Which is it? Producers, directors?
I think producers, but it's also got a lot of the same actors too. Like I know, like Jessica Biel's in that one also. Oh. You know, she's done a handful of stinkers, even though she's a friend of the pod. That's part of why she's a friend of the pod.
Yeah, right, exactly.
The Cooch is in that one too.
Oh, yikes!
But yeah, I just checked. It's 18% on Rotten Tomatoes, so we're definitely doing that.
Can't wait to see how much money this movie did or didn't make.
Yeah, probably enough, I bet.
All right, so we get a few shots of Times Square again, and then we get a new thread introduced. So we know Sarah Jessica Parker's in this. We get Abigail Breslin.
Oh, that was Breslin.
Is it Breslin? We've I don't know.
Friend of the pod?
I think so, actually, because we've had this conversation before. I've had this flash of like how to pronounce her name.
Let me.
Breslin?
Yeah,
Breslin.
I think Breslin.
Wow. Okay. That ruins my nickname for her. I was going to call her Breezy.
I mean, you could still call her Breezy. Breslin. Yeah, why not?
Breslin?
Breezy Breslin.
Yeah, that works, right? Okay.
Yeah, totally.
All right, so she wants to go to Times Square. They're like, it looks like they're in train station there. And mom, Sarah Jessica Parker's like, nah, we're not doing that. And the Breeze is like, I'm 15. She pulls up her shirt and she's like, this ain't no training bra right here. And mom's like,
yeah. This isn't Girls Gone Wild.
This isn't Girls Gone Wild. There you go.
Sure enough.
New title card. And the director of Pretty Woman.
Which, like, it's been too long, title card maker. Like, don't connect them. Like, just say,
yeah, that's
the director of Pretty Woman. Like, make another sentence.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But also,
come on.
Pretty Woman is like a good movie. So I don't.
Yeah, that's probably the pull. I mean, Gary Marshall, done some things, but that's no longer with us, Gary Marshall. That's right. He passed away in 2016.
That's right. This is the movie that one of the last movies that killed him anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. So, Well,
I'm sure we'll have a fast fact about him.
Yeah. We'll get there. All right. So director of Pretty Woman. And then we cut to Prager's Biel, right? Runs into another Prager's woman, right?
In the hospital. Yeah.
In the hospital. And there's some voiceover about how the firstborn, or not voiceover, but yeah, it was voiceover, right?
It's the other woman that's explaining.
No, she's explaining it. Yeah. But she's explaining it to whatever, it doesn't matter. So one of them's saying this, the other one.
Yeah.
The firstborn baby in the new year gets $25,000. Is that a thing?
No. Maybe.
Do we need to look that up? I don't know.
We'll definitely need to look that up, and we'll probably forget. Write it down.
I'm writing it
down. ITMT safety tip, number 89. Always write it down.
Yeah, so 25K, I don't know if that's a thing. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, I don't know. And then Seth Meyers gives his maybe the funniest line in the trailer. Not saying much. That nobody wins when pregnant women fight. Sure enough.
Probably not wrong there. So
don't fight. Nobody should fight.
Yeah, no.
Give peace a chance, y'all. Right? So now Zac Efron's driving. This is Michelle Pfeiffer around on a scooter, on the back of his scooter, apparently.
Yes. So yeah, we got more shots in New York City. Efron cruising around with the Fife on his scooter, his little beep beep.
And resolution number 2, which they've just barely started.
Yes. Yeah. Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Breakfast at Tiffany's. Also, like, those aren't New Year's resolutions. Stupid.
No, that's a scavenger hunt.
That's like a reservation appointment.
Yes. Or you stand outside and eat a bagel because you don't.
Or you stand outside and eat a bagel.
You don't actually eat breakfast there, right?
Well, but you could probably walk around to the store, eat breakfast, talk to a salesperson.
That's true.
Who knows? There's no way to know for sure. They probably give you a blue bag anyway, I bet, if you ask.
Maybe we'll find some fun fast facts about Tiffany's and Company, and we'll throw those out there. Right?
Yeah, something about blood diamonds, probably. I'm assuming.
That Leonardo DiCaprio mind way back in that movie.
That's right. Famously, Leonardo DiCaprio got most of his wealth from blood diamonds.
Everyone knows that.
And growing pains.
Stealing the Seavers Christmas gifts. What a jerk. Still hate him for that today.
I forgot about that.
Even if he gives them back, I still hate him for it.
He was poor.
So what? Don't steal stuff. Earn it.
That's true. That's true.
So, all right, so we get shots of New Year's Eve stuff, and some terribly new cheesy pop song starts playing. And then we get shots of swank face. She's being very longy.
Sorry, I forgot to bring this up a second ago when we were talking about breakfast at Tiffany's. Did you notice she was eating a big soft pretzel for breakfast?
I did not. I thought they had a bagel they were working through.
No. Zac Efron had a donut, donut and a coffee, and Michelle Pfeiffer had a big soft pretzel.
Maybe she got off the bus from Germany and
Breakfast of Champions. No, I'm saying it's a power move. I love a big soft pretzel, and like, is that the new breakfast of ITMT? Big soft pretzel.
I mean, we can give it a shot,
right? Something to think about. Sorry, I just had to call out because it looked. I was like really hung up on it for a second.
Yeah, no, I did not catch that. I thought they were eating a bagel, but okay, yeah, let's give that a shot. I'm down.
Well, it's New York, so it's easy to assume they're eating bagels.
yeah, that's true. That's true too. Mm-hmm. So then we cut to kind of longingly shots. Swank face. She's just kind of looking at the world around her. More shots in New York City, right?
Yep, that's right.
Then we get Bon Jovi's in this movie.
Did not recognize him.
You didn't really?
Nope. I was like, there's this whole fight that Sofia Vergara barges in on. One of the people I did recognize, and I was like,
wow. I was gonna say I did not recognize her.
Okay.
So we got Bon Jovi. He's like, talk to me to Katherine Heigl, right?
Right. Who I also didn't recognize.
Looks like they're trying to make up. He's trying to make up whatever, and she's like, no. So behind them, there's two characters. Sofia, was it Vergara? Vergara.
Yep.
Did you recognize the guy that was with her though?
Nope.
Now
Robert De Niro?
No. Now friend of the pod, Russell Peters.
Well, from something else that we did.
He played the late night host on The Clapper.
Oh my God! Right,
mind's blown.
Did not recognize it. He looks bad in this. I feel like he looked younger in The Clapper.
Yeah, when The Clapper came out, definitely more recently, right?
I think a few years after. That was like 2016 or something. Yeah,
I think so. Yeah. So there you go. Friend of the pod. 3 friends of the pod.
Wow. Nice. Good catch.
Crushing it. Then we get more shots in New York City. Oh yeah. Then we get and then Heigl and Bon Jovi, he's trying to make up and she's like, no, slaps him. Right.
Which, yeah. Then there's like a bit about Sofia Vergara's like, I also like fooling around. You're like, haha. Okay. All right. Back to Times Square.
Yeah, we got Michelle the Fife. She's driving Zac Efron's scooter around. Now driving him around at night seems dangerous.
Sure does.
Shots of Times Square again. Quick cuts of Sarah Jessica Parker doing like a kazoo noise with her mouth. Quick shot of like Biel and Meyers saying it's New Year's Eve. This is
looking astonished.
This is exactly as chaotic as it sounds. More shots of Times Square, New York City again. Another pop song plays.
Yeah.
And we get the Kutch and that woman trapped, and she's like trying to cheer him up, like, "Hey, we can have New Year's Eve party right here." It's like,
we gotta get you out of your funk, buddy. Which like they seemingly just met a few minutes before this. So.
Yeah. I mean, this movie clearly has. There's nothing to it. It's just, I don't know. It's yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. I can tell it's gonna be great.
It's gonna be so good. Okay, and then we get a quick cut back and forth between bummed Kutch in an elevator storyline to Josh Duhamel and his.
Now, do you say you keep saying Duhamel?
What do you think? How is it pronounced? Duhamel?
I think it's Duhamel. Like
Duhamel, like Gargamel.
I think it's like Gargamel. Yeah.
Josh.
Can't recognize him, but I believe I've heard his name pronounced Josh Duhamel. Yeah.
Duhamel, okay. I think I always heard Duhamel. But maybe it's wrong. I don't know.
Wow. It's another thing we won't look up before the episode.
it's Brendan Fraser. Like a razor, not Brendan Fraser.
Right, that's true.
That came right from him in a little actor's interview I watched. He's like, it's Fraser, like razor.
Like razor, yeah, friend of the pod.
So maybe Duhamel.
Wish I was. I think it's Duhamel.
Duhamel.
Yeah, like Duhast, like
Duhamel.
Rammstein.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So Josh Rammstein, and I think he's in the RV still, and then we get this older guy sitting next to him who's not his dad because we can't prognosticate that yet, but telling him something about getting a slice of pizza late at night and running into someone is very serendipity. Not crazy.
What a crazy world that is.
Yeah. All right, then we get quick shots of something. I didn't even know what it was. And then it happens. Yeah, some more New York. And then it happens. I didn't even write them all down. It's the most mega celebrity title card.
Oh, I did write them all down.
I know you did.
So
you're gonna barrel through these?
Yep, sure am.
So this title card lasts for a good 5 seconds, but they cut so quickly though.
That's so fast. Yeah,
and lists names of just famous. It's just listing famous people. That's all it's doing.
And I just sat here going, oh, the whole time because I didn't know any of these people.
My mind is blown.
Right. So Halle Berry, who I recognize.
Yeah.
Jessica Biel, who I recognize.
Friend of pod.
Yeah. Bon Jovi. Nope. Yep. Abigail Breslin. Nope.
Yep. The Breezy.
Ludacris. Nope.
Yep.
Robert De Niro, who I recognize.
Yep. The De Niro who shows up at the end, or he shows up somewhere in the middle, but
yeah, very briefly. Yeah. Josh Duhamel. I did just listen to it. I think it's even less H. Duhamel. Duhamel. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, Zac Efron.
Zac Efron. Friend of the
pod. Hector Elizondo, who I think I know who that is.
I know who that is, but was he in the trailer though?
I don't know.
I don't think I saw him in it, so I don't know.
I was like, I think I know that guy. Katherine Heigl, who I don't recognize. Ashton Kutcher, who I do recognize. Mm-hmm. Seth Meyers, who I did. Mm-hmm. Leah Michelle, who I did not.
Didn't see who that was in the trailer.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, maybe she's the Ashton Kutcher partner.
Oh, maybe. Yeah. Maybe, possible.
Sarah Jessica Parker, Michelle Pfeiffer, Till Schweiger, who I also don't know who that is.
Do not know who that is. I think that's so yes, you're right. Leah is Kutcher. The Kutcher. Yeah.
I think I saw her in something recently.
And Till Schweiger. He's the well, I'm assuming, but he's the husband of the other pregnant woman.
Sorry, can we just take a quick beat here? The IMDb page for him at the top, it says Germany's best known actor and the country's most successful director.
Crushing it. You know,
truly unbelievable.
So he's not. I didn't recognize him because like he's in this for such a quick bit. But now I'm looking at him. He was in Inglourious Bastards.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, he played Hugo Stiglitz.
Is Werner Herzog not Germany's most successful director? Apparently, Till Schweiger is.
What is success?
Great point.
So, we'll figure that out. We'll dig into that maybe.
Yep, and then Hilary Swank and Sofia Vergara rounds out the list here. And then we get a little Katherine Heigl. There's going to be more celebrities here than rehab, because it's funny because celebrities famously have addiction problems, which I guess is funny.
Mental health and addiction problems. Yeah,
this movie's a nightmare.
It's already a nightmare.
Mm-hmm.
It always is. And then we get another shot of Times Square because why not? I mean, it is called New Year's Eve, so I mean, I get it, but
it's not called New York's Eve. So,
but it is in New York.
That's right.
And we get a quick cut of Halle Berry in a dress getting complimented by a coworker. They make some animal noises to each other. And then
was that friend of the pod, Alyssa Milano?
Yes, she is in this movie.
Oh, yes. So 4 friends of the pod.
Yeah.
I mean, there's only like a split second of that nurse, and I was like, "Is that Alyssa Milano?"
Yep, friend of the pod.
Nice.
Yeah, that's 4. Good catch. Good catch. And then we cut to the breeze. She's kissing a boy in a restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
And then we get another shot of New York City, and of Sarah Jessica Parker, and of Katherine Heigl, and of Bon Jovi singing.
And the narrator is talking about like it's about a magical night, about getting another chance.
Josh Duhamel.
Duhamel.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Gargamel. Duhamel. Yep. Yes. To do more, to give more, to love more. Right.
Yeah. We'll get a De Niro quick cut. Did you already talk about Zac Efron in an empty theater in there?
No. So then there's like a whole nother chunk of things. So he does that voiceover while these things happen, right? So then we get more shots of the same celebrities over and over and over and over again. It's just shots of their faces over and over. We got a shot of Biel baby. We got
fireworks.
Kutcher and the woman, they escaped the elevator and now they have Stockholm syndrome and they're kind of just now together.
Seems like it.
He's smiling at her. And then another sped up shot of New York City, and then we get the swank. And then she's like, that's because that's what New Year's Eve is all about. And then we get Heigl and Jovi kissing. More shots of celebrities. Partying, dancing, Duhamel, chasing a carriage.
Yep.
God. Is there anything I missed in there? Yeah, fireworks, yeah.
I don't think so.
And then we get the final title card, right?
Yep.
New Year's Eve with all the faces of celebrities they just showed for a good 2.5 minutes.
So frustrating.
Over and over again. And then we cut to De Niro, homeless De Niro. And he's like, nothing beats New York City on New Year's Eve.
Yep.
I would argue, yes.
Almost everything beats New York City.
Almost everything else.
Yeah. It's like the very bottom of the list for me.
Yeah, I don't. That's not on the checklist. So final title card coming soon.
Perfect. The perfect crime.
Holy smokes.
Thanks. I hate it.
Okay.
So you want to prognosticate about it a little bit?
Sure.
It seems like it's going to be like a Love Actually kind of like vignette where like everybody is completely unrelated for the vast majority of the movie, right?
Yes.
But I think that's fair to just follow a couple people down their paths, right? So like for one, I don't think that the people in that RV are Josh Duhamel's parents. I think they are strangers who pick him up somewhere on their road trip. They're on like a family road trip, and he's because he's weirdly overdressed compared to the rest of them too. And
it's true. Yes, he's like in a tux, like a black tie kind of event thing. Yeah.
So I think he was like on his way to something, got stranded, gets picked up by strangers, and then they actually murder him before he gets to find that woman, right?
To get to New Year's Eve. Yeah, that's true. So the little kid then that's in the RV is their kid,
right? Who is the primary murderer? So the parents really are covering it up, and that's why they're traveling around the country in an RV.
Yeah,
makes perfect sense. Meanwhile,
okay, I buy that.
I think Ashton Kutcher, also a serial killer.
Okay.
The Long Island Killer, famously never caught. Active from the late 90s until mid
at least 2011
there.
Yeah, right? yeah. Okay.
And I think this woman is also in for a world of hurt in this movie. I think this is a horror movie, right?
Yeah. I could see that.
Yeah. So I'm expecting Josh Duhamel dies. Lea Michele almost certainly dies at the hands of Ashton Kutcher.
Yep.
I think Jessica Biel's probably going to kill that other pregnant lady to get that $25,000.
Yep.
So I think it's going to be like a big murder fest.
Okay.
That's what I'm hoping.
Yeah. And I think that Michelle Pfeiffer, if we're going that storyline too, I think that she probably ends up killing Zac Efron and stealing Zac Efron, just stealing his scooter.
That's right.
I think it's gonna be a very straightforward one though. I think it's just gonna that's it.
Right.
He's gonna complete all the resolutions and then she's gonna get him, steal his scooter, and then go to the party.
You've done it. You've completed the mission.
And the switch when swank time, when she goes to flip the switch for the countdown there, it actually unleashes like this gas from floating, like Thanksgiving Day floats are coming down.
Yep.
Down in New York there. And it releases like this purple gas that kind of floats across everyone, and they all become like painted face, like kind of almost like looking like Jokers ish.
Yep. Yep. I would watch that.
Yeah. And then that's when it kind of just spreads amongst all the people who are in Times Square. And then whoever's left alive of the celebrities here kind of gang together, not knowing that Kutch is actually a killer as well.
Right. Or
they gang together and
lavalantulas are nearby.
Well, at that point, yes. I mean, they've spread across the Midwest, but right. I think this is the point of just, people are, what do we do? So someone has unleashed some type of nerve gas into
the city. No, great prognostication.
And then I think Sarah Jessica Parker, daughter there, when she grows up and survives, she starts Sex and the City 3. 4.
See, now I anticipated a different path for her. I assumed she was going to time travel back to the 50s and grow up with a young lad named Forrest Gump. And become Jenny. Develop a heroin addiction over time.
And then
die of cancer.
Well, and then they have a kid who grows up to being the kid that's in Sixth Sense, and he can see dead bodies, and then all of a sudden he can see all the dead bodies from this movie where all the people have been murdered.
That's right.
And he can talk to
facto, the sequel to this movie.
Right.
Which there was one. I think this was the second of the three. There are three like stupid holiday movies like this that were made.
Yeah, Valentine's Day, New Year's Eve, and then
I forget the other one.
We'll find out.
I believe there's another one.
It's a trilogy. So of course we always do trilogies around here. So
exclusively.
There's a lot of threads to keep track there, but I think we're on a good path.
Yeah, we definitely won't remember that. Nope. By the time we record the episode.
Nope. It's all gonna be forgotten, but
good to know.
Yeah.
Something about horror. I'll remember horror.
Yeah.
A lot of blood, a lot of bodies. Yeah, this movie's gonna have a good body count, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. I think it's gonna be New Year's Eve.
Meets The Purge.
Yeah. Dying time. New Year's Eve, right?
Yep.
All right, cool. I think we made that as worse as possibly could. Or did we make it better? I think we made it better than it could possibly be. So.
Yeah, for sure better.
All right. Well, let's drop this ball on this episode here.
What?
No?
Yeah. Drop the ball.
Yeah, it's New Year's Eve, right? You drop the ball.
3, 2, 1.
Thanks for listening, everyone. We'll be back next week with the full breakdown of New Year's. It's just New Year's Eve, right? Yeah, New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve. Dying time. But in the meantime, follow us on Instagram at It's This Meets That, or ITMT Pod on Twitter. And, wherever you listen, subscribe. If you're on Apple, which you probably are, because 40% of our listeners are coming from Apple right now.
Something like that, yeah.
Crushing it.
Yeah, subscribe. And while you're there, speaking of Apple, write us a review, because that always is nice. And I think there are a couple more of you that wrote reviews for us recently. You didn't write reviews, but you gave us 5 stars, and that counts in my book. So thank you. We are a perfect 5-star still. 5-star gentlemen that we are.
That is, look at us, huh?
On Apple Podcasts. So that's nice. So do that. That would be nice. Otherwise, you can send us an email. Tell us how you really feel. It's thismeetsthat@gmail.com. Or go to the website. Find all the information about us. Find our social media links. Links to Apple Podcasts. If you don't even listen to us on Apple Podcasts, but you want to go to Apple Podcasts and leave a review, I won't stop you.
Do it.
It'd be greatly appreciated. But that website, again, it's thismeetsthat.com.